Okay, so oh my God, this video is mainly talking about the flooding that's going on right here in New York today, and also the Amanda Berry thing. Let me just talk about the flooding right now because what I had to deal with driving 6 kids to different schools was just completely insane. That if I didn't have fast reflexes, I probably would have gotten to about 2 accidents. People were blowing red lights. It was horrible. And then I get this emergency alert on my phone that just like bugged the kids out because the last time they heard alerts like that was during Hurricane um, Sandy. So, yeah. But anyway, I actually had to drive onto the sidewalk to let the kids out because uh, the puddles were just insane. Now, my husband just showed me, oh my God. Now he works in Coney Island. I don't know if you can see this. He just said Coney Island floods again. Look at that. Look how far up by the car the water is. You gotta be kidding me. This is insane. And my sister just moved back into her house. She lost 99% of everything she's owned in her house, and she went back 2 weeks ago, and now this. And she put her stuff in the basement because they're working on the house on top. So now all her papers and everything, I don't even know what the extent of the damage is, but that is horrible. So my prayers to everyone that's affected by this little freaking storm that's causing such havoc with people. Okay, on to Amanda Berry. Well, I am so happy that this girl was, well, these girls were actually rescued. This guy, Charles Ramsey, is a complete hero. He is a hero, a hero, a hero, because many people would see some. I mean, the door was cracked a little bit open, and he hears this woman screaming. Now he knows this guy, but he could have turned the other way and said, okay, this is like a domestic problem or whatever, and just turn the other cheek and then just not bother. But he said because he felt it was a domestic problem, he went right over there, where a lot of people wouldn't. So if he didn't do that, she would have never been out. They would have never been. I keep saying she because they keep focusing on Amanda Berry, but there were 2 other women. They were kids, but women that were with them, and they got out. It's so important to be aware of your surroundings. I mean, the people that lived in this neighborhood had no clue that these girls were kept in captivity with these 3 disgusting men in the house for 10 years. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. But like I said, beware of your surroundings. Just always keep your eyes open. And I know this for a fact because when I was a teenager, I used to babysit for this little girl, and a cute little redhead girl. She had to be about 3, and one time she was playing in the mud and blah blah blah. I said, let me give her a bath because what do you call it? Yeah, she was all muddy. I didn't want her mother coming home and whatever. I remember putting her in the bath, and I remember her back being bruised, and I'm like, oh my God. And I showed my mom, and she was like, something's going on here. And anyway, so what we did was we confronted the mother, and she's like, no, she bruises easily and blah 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 blah. We still felt something was up. Something was definitely up. And then one morning, I see her. The husband was working. I see her bring her daughter into the house, and then she left. And I'm like, where's the little girl? Where, I don't, I'm not going to say her name, but where's the little girl? So I'm like, something's up. And I go to the door, and I'm knocking and I'm knocking. I don't hear anything. So I called the cops, called the police, and I told them what I seen. The little girl just went in, but the mother went out. And it's just usually the mother and the father that lived there with the little girl, and the guy was working. So the cops came, and they went around the back with me, and we were listening by the window, the back window, and you can hear a little cry. And we looked in, and she was cowered in a corner, crying all by herself. So, um, I was the only one that could fit through the window, believe it or not. I was really small once. But anyway, I fit through the window, and I was able to open the door, and we got her out, and the parents were arrested. They put the child into foster care, and but when we went to the cops, when we went to the police station, they were asking her, has daddy ever touched you? Anyway, they found out that she was also sexually abused. So I feel good that I did this, that I opened up my mouth, that I was able to, even as a teenager, I was able to see what was going on. Something wasn't right, and I opened my mouth, and we took care of the situation. I don't know what happened afterwards, if she got returned to her parents, but I know that I did my job. So it's so important that when you see something that's not right, open up your mouth, because I mean, look at this. I mean, 3 girls are held in captivity by 3 men. Ugh, gross, horrible, and you don't know who else knew, you know. But I guess they'll be talking soon, and they'll let people know if anybody else came into the house. Obviously, they were raped repeatedly throughout the years. You see the 3 men, they are disgusting. So there were 3 girls, 3 teenagers, for 3 ugly, grown-ass, icky men. They're gross. I hope they rot in hell. I hope they live a long life being tortured by inmates, and that's it. I hope they get a lot of girlfriends in prison and see how it feels. It's gross. So anyway, so I'm so happy for Amanda Berry and the 2 girls. I don't know the other 2 girls' names. And Charles Ramsey, you are a hero. I applaud you. And that's it. Okay, so that's it for my video. I just had to let all that out. Hope I didn't bore anybody, but anyway. All right, guys. Have a great day and stay safe in this rain. Bye.